drive through like downtown area of Miami right now. I'm going to go downtown area and then get onto the MacArthur Causeway, which takes us into South Beach. I'll try and show you the sights as I'm going. Traffic could be a bit busy, so I need to be careful. But yeah, this is driving into the downtown area, so I will flip the camera and I'll give you a little tour of downtown Miami. We're going to be heading over to the MacArthur Causeway in a minute, and you'll see some, well, you're going to see basically the world capital of the cruise industry, basically. Be a lot of ships in today because it's a Saturday, so yeah, there's a few. So this is really the reason that I live in the United States. I came out in the early 90s. I worked on one of these. Actually, I worked for that company back there, Carnival Cruise Lines, and worked on ships for about 7-8 years. Landed a job shoreside in management, and I've been out here for over 25 years. So that industry is what brought me to the US, and the ships are just getting built bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That one there that we're just about to pass is the icon of the seas. It's a Royal Caribbean ship. The one in front here is MSC, which is World America. That's their newest ship, I believe. And then the one behind that there is the Freedom of the Seas, which is another Royal Caribbean ship. So yeah, cruise capital of the world, Miami. And this road I'm driving on right now is called MacArthur Causeway. If you've watched a few movies set in Miami, MacArthur Causeway is always a road that you see cars driving over. In fact, I think they shot they shot some of the Bad Boys movie on this stretch of road as well. So this takes us into South Beach area from downtown Miami. So MacArthur would be probably a road that you would definitely come over if you're staying down in the South Beach area and heading to the fan zone, which is just on the other side of the MacArthur Causeway, really. This is a great little place if you want to come and try something different as far as food. Great for breakfast. It's called the Big Pink. Definitely someplace I would recommend. I'm trying to find a parking space, but I don't think I'm going to get one here. So we are now on Collins Avenue. This stretches for quite some distance. We're at the tail end of it, on the south side of Miami Beach. So I think I'm gonna have to hit a parking garage. I don't think I'm gonna get parked along here. Tony Hotel. I do think somebody on the that's been viewing has actually staying there. That's it, Tony Hotel. So you're right on Collins if you're on the Tony. A few very Art Deco, as you can see. Chesterfield. So Hotel Shelley there. Tudor up ahead, right there. This is the Tudor Hotel. A lot of hotels on this stretch, so I can guarantee you that there's many of you that are probably staying along here. Hotel Clifton on my right, Shepley, cool little bar here. I'm just letting the camera roll, guys, let you see what's along Collins. I might be passing some of your hotels I'll give you an idea of your location. Beach Plaza Hotel on my right here. The Nassau to my left. Right here, just here. I'm gonna get some parking and then I'll take a walk. Yeah, we're stuck in traffic here. Oh dearie me. The President. To my right. Espanola Way is this little street here that's running across this way. That's a good little street. This big building here, it's the Lowe's Hotel, and then it stretches further north. Might head up that way after we've taken a walk. I might go further north on Collins, because I do believe there's quite a few folks saying that they're staying a little further north. Forgot a hat. My head's got the sun beating on it. Might have to buy a hat. Anyway, we're on Washington Avenue, which is a couple of streets up from Ocean Drive. This next little street coming up is Espanola Way, and a few of you had asked about hotels. I did recommend one of them, which is right here. Let me see if I can show you. It is don't know how you get into it. Oh, here we go. So it was the Esme, which was this hotel. The Esme right here. I don't think I can get in. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah. But it's a nice boutique style hotel. Right here on Espanola Way. Take a little walk down here. So, if any of you are still interested, I think the prices have shot up in there though. Like everything down here, you're going to pay a premium down on South Beach, unless you've already booked. But this is a nice little area. Sometimes they have like little festivals going on, and there's all stalls and everything down here. It's nice. Nice little bar. I'm well, how are you? That's a nice craft. Looks like a lot of people have been in there for breakfast. Yeah, that's a nice little area. The Drexel. This is a nice little place. Nice area, this. Espanola Way. Nice. I thought I'd come back down South Beach and maybe take a few strolls down on the off, not on the Ocean Drive area, but Collins, Washington, some of the side streets, and checking out some of the places. It's a nice little bar. Casa Cubana. Yeah, nice little place. Flip it around. Some nice places. That was the Casa Cabana. Well, there is plenty buses that run along here on South Beach, down on the beach area. The 100 downtown Miami, so I guess if you get on the 100 route, it takes you to downtown. Maybe I should ask this driver. Let me ask him. Keep it rolling. No, I just have a question for you.
You got it, it's great.
Does this stop near Bayfront or Bayside? It does, 100, right? Okay, so the 100 downtown Miami Beach bus, Route 100, will drop you off at Bayside, which is right next to Bayfront Park. Once you're down here on the beach, the public transport's not so bad. It runs up and down, but getting from anywhere outside of getting down here from up Fort Lauderdale or Hollywood area, you're going to have to jump on and off several buses, and it could take you forever to get here, to be honest with you. But once you're down here, transport's not so bad. All right, it's hot today. It's in the 80s. Not bad for February, I suppose. I'm gonna go into this Mickey Burke's. Check this place out. Mickey Burke's. So I'm in Mickey Burke's, which is on Washington Avenue. Very much a British style pub. It's got the charm, I guess. I'll give you a little look in a minute. I don't know how big this is. It's not a pint, that's for sure. It's a Carlsberg, in a Carlsberg glass. $9. They have plenty TVs. Right now I'm watching the Wales-Scotland rugby. Flip it around. Got loads of... Good place to come and watch some soccer games here. Should I say football? Sorry, football. I'm so... I guess I'm a bit Americanized, my apologies. But yeah, a good bar to come and watch some football games. Plenty of TVs, plenty of seating. And it has got a very pub-like feel. So when I got my first beer, she filled it up. She filled it up to here, like the line. And I says, "Oh, can you not top it up?" I says, she goes, "Oh, it needs to be filled to the line." Anyway, I spoke to her, gave her some of my Scottish charm, and for the second one, I'm just saying, when you're nice to people, right, it works. It does work. So this is Mickey Burke's, not to get confused with Mickey Brin's up in Hollywood. This is Mickey Burke's on South Beach, on actually the corner of 13th and Washington. 13th and Washington. Mickey Burke's. We're now on Ocean Drive. You probably saw that from some of my earlier videos, but today what we have is the South of Florida Wine and Food Festival going on, and that's actually going on right here on the beach. So I'm going to flip the camera around, and you'll get to see basically what's going on here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get on there because people do have to buy tickets. But it's going to give you an idea, because I think they might be doing something similar with the tenting and marquees for the World Cup. So let me show you. So as you can see, there's tent after tent after tent all the way along the beach, and this is for a food festival. Different chefs, they come out to sample their food, different wines, drink. It ain't cheap. I looked up tickets. I think it was between $300 and $400 per person to get in there. But again, this is what they can do on the beach. So I have a feeling they're going to be doing something similar for the World Cup. I will definitely...
Hey, I get it. They're giving a little lowdown.
I'll definitely know more, hopefully, by the end of this week, what's going to happen along here. And I'll let you know more about that in due course, but hopefully I'll have a better idea of what's going to be happening along here on South Beach. What? So that kind of gives you an idea of the use that they make of the actual beach here on South Beach. And I do feel that they would be silly not to do something like that, really would. You know, maybe make it another fan zone. Again, don't know. It's all assumptions at this point, but let's hope that the Miami Beach City recognise the opportunities that lay ahead. Flip around again, you can see some of the South Beach area here. So this street down here that's facing me, this one, at the end of this street is Washington. Mickey Burke's is just in the corner down there, and this is Ocean Drive. That street there is 13th Street. So let you know where Mickey Burke's is. Again, Mickey Burke's on South Beach, not Mickey Brin's in Hollywood. Let me go across, get in the thick of it, see what's going on. Now, cars are actually coming down here today, but sometimes they do pedestrianise this and shut it off for cars, so I don't know what will happen during the World Cup. This is quite a popular hotel, but I think it's shut down right now for renovation. Either that or it's shut down, one of the two. Don't know. The tides. Anybody like Corvettes? La Canita. Is that how you pronounce it? Canita? La Canita? Got live music going on in there. Now, this here is the Hotel Victor. I called up. I called up the Hotel Victor and asked during that week of the World Cup what it would be for a room, and
Optics of it.
5 nights. 5 nights in there, almost $6,000. Yep. I says I didn't want to buy the hotel. I was just looking for to rent a room. Yeah, $6,000. It's not even cheap at half the price, is it? I've shown this before on one of my other videos that you probably saw, but this is Versace's old place, his old house, and the very steps right here that he got shot. Right on those steps, if you remember, those of you remember. Right there. Yeah, this is Versace's hotel restaurant. I've never been in, so I don't know what it's like. I'm sure it's nice. All right, we're coming up to... Anybody ever watched the movie The Birdcage? Well, we're coming up to a bar, restaurant that is very much drag queens. It's noisy, so let me see if I can show you what's going on here. Hold on.
Is that the last one? Which one? Which one? The one? Okay. One by one with the white. Let's go. Let's pump it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, what you doing? 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 Thank you so much. Thank you. I think he won my pussy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Y'all gonna sit your ass down.
No, I meant like real deal.
Okay, so a lot of you have mentioned the Clevelander. And this is it. This is a Clevelander. It's been around for a long time. It's definitely a well-known location here on Ocean Drive, and I think they've organised events during the World Cup, I believe. Not cheap, not a cheap place. So I don't know what they've organised, but just so you know, this is the Clevelander. What's that? South Wine. $5 wings, $18. 10 wings, $35. Damn. A Clevelander burger, $23. Yeah. I know that a lot of you are coming families and with children, you know, kids. A lot of the bars and restaurants here don't have problems allowing children, and you know, just the usual. You can't be at the bar. Obviously, if you're under 21, they're not going to serve you alcohol. So just you know, don't think you're trapped into going to one place just because you feel that they're saying that their kids are welcome. There's many bars and restaurants. Not today, but I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, I'm looking over here. I don't want to turn the camera because I don't want to take photos of children. But you know, there's kids in there sitting, having a meal. Parents are having a few drinks. Yeah, I mean, the bars and restaurants along here are pretty kid-friendly. So again, now I will say this about Ocean Drive. It is an experience, and I definitely think, absolutely, you want to come along here. But there is a lot of bars off the beaten track that you might want to, you know, check out and try as well. Listen, I just had 2 beers at the Mickey Burke's. 16 ounce, 2 beers, $23. $23, guys, for 2 beers. So, you know, you are going to pay the premium prices down here on South Beach. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is, and it's not because the World Cup's going to be here. It's like that regularly. You know, meals. Well, you heard $23 for a burger. I don't know. It's a little on the expensive side. Anybody staying at the Waldorf Towers Hotel? This is it.
How are you?
There we go. Bit of twerking going on there. Jeez.
This place is
insane. Insane. I'm getting a bit peckish actually, just talking about burgers and looking at all these people at the Pelican. It's a pretty well-known establishment along here. There you go. I've showed you this one before. Wet Willie's. You get a little view up on the top of the balcony there. Oh, this is that Starlight Hotel with an old diner style as the reception, but I guess it's a reception, I don't know. It's a Starlight Hotel. There we go, you get your car clean. No Corvette. You missed a bit. Your window's open. majestic. Anybody for a McLaren? But you're looking at like $20 to $25 for a burger. What's this? So chicken sandwich, 20 bucks. Classic cheeseburger, 20 bucks. Yeah. Like I say, 20 bucks upwards. So I'm walking down. I'm getting south, much souther on Ocean Drive now. But this is going to take us down to a little pub called Ted's Hideaway. And nice little bar, someplace to know. It exists down this neck of the woods. Definitely venture a little bit further south on South Beach. Sometimes there's, as they say, hidden treasures. But I'm just looking at a sign now here, and they want $50 for parking. I parked in a, probably, but all said and done, by the time I walk down here, it's probably a couple of mile walk now. But you're looking at $50 for parking. It's South Beach, what can I say? You know, you pay the premium. I look dark on the screen. I don't know if I'm coming in that way, but anyway. So yeah, we're gonna head to this bar, see what it's like. I'll probably have a Coke. And check it out. Nice little place. It's called the Local House. Right here. Good old Ted's. Like I say, this one's off the beaten track a little bit. But it's well known. A lot of people know about this, so it is a well-known bar. Let's go in and check it out. So here I am in Ted's Hideaway. This is a dive bar. Really, a dive bar. Let me see if I can show you.
Keep your love of Team USA alive with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Okay, so if you want to go to the, how can you say this? The filthiest, downtrodden dive bar, then maybe Ted's is the place to visit. I had a Coke. I mean, I didn't have a drink, but yeah, it's a dive bar. I think it does actually get busy. It is a popular venue. It is popular, believe it or not. But anyway, I don't know if, listen, if you're down this neck of the woods, stop in. I get the feeling that the drink's a little cheaper than it is anywhere else. So that's maybe why it's a popular place. Anyway, I'm heading back up Ocean Drive. And I'll see what else there is, what other sites. There's a couple of places that are off of Ocean Drive that I'm going to go and try and see if I can find, and I'll bring you with me. Parking's still 50 bucks. Still $50. It's not gone up yet. Maybe once we get past. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Maybe once we get past 6 o'clock, maybe 7. Maybe they'll knock the price up a little. All right, we're gonna head into Ocean Drive. Maybe actually, you know what? Maybe I'll walk along Collins instead. Let's do Collins. See what there is along that way. I'll go around to the. I'll go down and get down the next street because this isn't. It's not happening there down that street. We'll go down the next one. It's a nice 78, 80 degrees today. Come Monday, it's going to drop into the 40s, so it's going to drop by about half, 50%. It's going to get cold again. Got another cold front coming down from the Arctic. There we go. There we go. That's how we roll. Look at that. Riding shotgun. I'm going to walk up here a little and then I'm going to head over into Collins, see what's down that neck of the woods. Where I need to get to is, I think, Washington and 14th. That's where I need to get to. There we go. Doggies are, they're not happy. Anyway. Tonight is the start of our MLS, and Inter Miami is playing over in LA, opening game. So that's tonight. Looks something to look forward to. I'll do like a night game. I like watching the old football in the evening hours. So hopefully Messi will. They were saying he was doubtful for playing, but now they're saying he is playing, so hopefully he'll play. How can you miss the opener, right? Anyway, it is what it is. Little look again. Walking along Ocean Drive. And we're passing the Clevelander again. There you go. The equivalent of the birdcage. It's full of women in there, by the way. They love that stuff, right? I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's fun. It's all clean fun. Busy place. I think you have to reserve your seats, to be honest with you. I don't think you can just go in and grab a seat. Nice. Harley Davidson. Whoosha, boy. Happy days. What's this place? 14th. Just FL Cafe. I'm going to walk up here because somebody told me that I think up here was another place to visit. Let's check it out. This is on 14th and Washington. Max Club Deuce. That's not the place they told me to check, but
No, we went there last year, but you only failed to take it. That's right.
there you go. Max Club Deuce Bar. I stuck my head in. It looks like a happening place. I didn't want to really go in there, but well, you can always rely on Denny's for some place. Get a nice breakfast at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Once the snow get on it, you know, it's gonna wear it down. It's gonna wear it down. But you see what I mean by if you go to
Daiquiris? Anyone for a daiquiri? Cuban restaurant? Again, Espanola Way. Definitely recommend down there. It's good, some good restaurants, some really good places down there. If you want to get to good Cuban restaurants or Cuban bars, you need to go to Little Havana. I actually showed you, I was in another video, Little Havana. Definitely, that's where to go if you want to experience some of Cuba. Club Madonna. I'll let you guess what that is. Yellow cabs, stay away from them. They're expensive. My suggestion is if you need a ride, don't do yellow cabs, do Ubers or Lyft. One of the two. They're expensive. Alright, so now I'm heading up Lincoln Road. This is a famous street down here off the South Beach. Loads of restaurants, bars down here, shops, some nice places down this street. So again, this would be a recommendation. Lincoln Road. I did come down here before. I did put a video out, but I thought I'd come down again and just update that last one. Not that anything's changed as far as the scenery or the look, but I don't know, just a different look at the Ocean Drive and what it has to offer. Cool place. I definitely think that you'll enjoy a stay down here, without a doubt. Just save your pennies. Because it can get a little tad on the expensive side. But then again, I don't know. I mean, cities back in the UK, I don't know what they're charging these days. I mean, everywhere's gotten expensive, right? So maybe it might not be as expensive as you're used to. But yeah, just be prepared and save now. You know, June's not that far away.
the bottom.
I smell garlic. I was going to get something to eat, but at this point, I think I'll just hold off. Wow. There's a line to get into Mica, the Greek frozen yogurt. Must be one hell of a good yogurt that you get, that people are willing to line up for it. I could do with a cold ice cream or something round about now, to be honest with you. That sounds about right. Cheesecake Factory over there, if you like Cheesecake Factory food. Never a disappointment, to be honest with you. It's always good food over there. Lincoln Road stretches down, restaurants and bars on each side. I'm going to head back to the car now, and I think I'm going to take a drive up Collins. I'm going to try and go north on Collins, because I have seen from following on Facebook and back and forth, I see that a few of you might be staying up that neck of the woods, so that'll give you an idea of what's further north on Collins. Let me go and pay for this car now. This is the 7th, the elevator's out of order. Alright, I said I was going to try and lose weight, so let's climb up. 17th Street parking next to Lincoln Road. I've been here for 5 hours, and that parking just cost me $9. For South Beach, I think it's good value. I mean, well, is anything good value? But you know what I mean. $9 for parking in the heart of South Beach, I don't think it's too bad, to be honest with you. Not when they're charging $50 along the street. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Although the elevators don't work. Oh, that's not too bad. All right, so let's try and head up Collins and see what there is up there. For this part, I'm just going to take you on a drive. I'm not probably going to get out. I'll just drive up Collins and just maybe keep an eye open on the video. Maybe you might see your hotel either on the left or right hand side. I know that many of you might be staying a little bit further north up here on South Beach, so that's one of the reasons I thought I'd take a drive up here. There might be times where it's silence and just all you can hear is the road maybe. Just stop in the middle of the bloody road. Arr. The Dorchester on the left here. I'll shout some of them out. Peter Miller Hotel on the left. This is 20th Street I'm crossing over, just to give you an idea of how far up we are. think I've drank enough water today. I've got a bit of a headache. There's a whole bunch of buses. Might be some of your buses. I know there's a few of the Tartan Army troops have took it upon themselves to organise buses from South Beach up to the stadium and from Hollywood to the stadium. I applaud them. I really do. I think they must have over 20 buses they've organised to help the troops get from South Beach, from Hollywood area. So well done, chaps. Graham and Lawrence, I think, is two of the Tartan Army guys that have done that. So I think if there was more buses, they probably would have sold more tickets. But to organise them, the amount they've done, it's unbelievable achievement. So well done, you two. Okay, so we're up by 29th Street now, and we're still on Collins. Again, I don't know how far up some of you might be staying. The Palms is just up on the right here. Passing 32nd Street. I'm naming the streets because hopefully you know where you're staying and what street you're on. It's just construction everywhere. Obviously some sort of do there. Everybody's dressed up. Past the building, the Caribbean. There's a Circa hotel. I think I posted something earlier about a Circa up in Hollywood. If people were still unsure where to stay, I got the information of the manager for the Circa up in Hollywood, and I think if you were to reach out to her directly, she might be able to give you a decent price on a accommodation. Let me move since the yellow cab's just decided to take up the whole street. I'm going to let the camera roll. I don't know if anybody's interested in this. I mean, but it lets you see, you know, what to expect if you are in and around the area, and just gives you an idea of what Miami looks like the South Beach area, North Miami Beach, Lexington. Get my words out, David. It's on the right there, and we're at 43rd now. I'm going to probably make a turn up here as we get further up. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the Fontainebleau, the famous Fontainebleau Hotel, is just here up on the, I think that might be it there actually, that part of it, the Fontainebleau Hotel. I always think it's famous for Goldfinger, where Sean Connery, the opening scenes of Goldfinger, where he's looking at Goldfinger playing poker or with by the poolside, and she's looking and cheating with her binoculars. There you go. Fontainebleau. No turn except I can make a right turn. The Fontainebleau Hotel, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Just here on the right. We'll drive further up. And of course, on the opposite side, you got some beautiful yachts and boats and stuff up here. Some nice homes back there. The Eden Rock on the right. I thought somebody maybe mentioned that actually, don't know. Eden Rock there on the right hand side. We're all the way up on 74th Street now, so we're kind of a bit much further north. I don't know if anybody's as far up as this. I don't know if that area behind this board here, it might be actually. I think it is. I think that's where the towers came down, those apartments. I have a feeling that's where it was. Because we're in, this is Surfside, where those unfortunate accident happened. I think it was back there.